Hello everyone, I am back here again with the next topic of principle of inheritance and variation. The topic we are going to discuss today is codominance. In the previous video, I had discussed about incomplete dominance, and now today we are going to discuss about the complete codominance. And the reference book that I'm using is NCERT class 12, and also few PPTs to explain the topic. Now, as you see, my NCERT, till now we were discussing crosses where F1 resembled either of the two parents. Now, Mendel said, what was Mendel saying, or what is the law of dominance according to Mendel? Mendel said that all the progenies of F1 generation will resemble to a trait, and that trait is the dominant trait. Only one trait will be expressed in F1 generation, and that trait will be considered as the dominant trait, right? This was said by Mendel. But then, in the case of incomplete dominance, we saw that when we were crossing a red flower with a white flower, the F1 generation, the result was neither red nor white. So the result was intermediate, that is pink. So we said that red, though it was dominant, but it could not express itself completely. So this is the case of incomplete dominance. So these two topics were discovered in the previous videos. Today we are going to discuss about codominance. Now, what is the difference between codominance and the above two? The difference, children, is this line. This is very important. The difference is that in F1 generation, the progenies will resemble both the parents. Okay? Now, in case of dominance, the progeny was resembling only the dominant parent. In case of incomplete dominance, the progeny was intermediate. It was not resembling any of the parent. But in case of codominance, the progeny is going to resemble both the parents. A good example is different types of blood. Okay, the blood groups that we are having. Now, red blood cells, which determine ABO blood group in human beings. Children, please pay attention. ABO blood groups are controlled by the gene capital I. Please understand this. Our blood groups, we are having three types of blood group. Basically, we are having four types: A, B, AB, and O, right? But the third one, the AB blood group, is the combination of two alleles. So basically, we have three types of blood group: A, B, and O, which is controlled by a particular gene called I. Okay. Now, children, red blood cells have plasma membrane. Every cell has a plasma membrane, you know that. So, the plasma membrane of red blood cells, please underline this, has sugar polymers that protrude. Protrude, do you understand the word protrude? मतलब उभर के बाहर आना. Protrude from its surface, and the kind of sugar is controlled by the gene. Which gene? The gene I. This line means that red blood cells, all of us are having red blood cells. I'm also having red blood cell. Everybody of you are having red blood cell, but still our blood groups are different. Now, why we have different blood groups? Because the red blood cells of our in our body, the plasma membrane of those red blood cells have a sugar polymer. You understand polymer? A chain of monomers. So the red blood cells have sugar polymer on their membranes, and these sugar polymer, because it's a chain, it protrudes from the surface. That means it comes out from the surface, and the kind of sugar, what will be the sugar present on your RBCs, that will depend on the gene I. Okay, which type of sugar are you carrying on your RBCs, that will depend on the gene I. So the gene I has three alleles. One is IA, IB, and small I. So there are only three alleles. Children, now here, please listen to me very carefully, that when we started with the lesson, I told you that every trait or character has two alleles, but you see this case. This is also a trait. What is the trait? Blood group. The trait here is blood group. But we are not having only two alleles. We are having three alleles. So there are few cases in which there can be more than two alleles of a trait. Like height is a trait, and we have two alleles for that. One is capital T and the other one is small t, right? But here, blood group is also a trait. But in this blood group, we are having three alleles: IA, IB, and I. Okay? So the alleles IA and IB produce a slightly different form of sugar, while allele I does not produce any sugar. Very easy. Now children, if my blood group is A and your blood group is B, this means that the RBCs of the body, the RBCs in my body, they have a different sugar on the surface, and the RBC of your body have a different type of sugar on their membrane. Hence, my blood group is A and yours is B. Sorry, your blood group is B. And there is a third person whose blood group is O. That means he is not having any sugar on the membrane of the RBCs. Understood? The person whose blood group is O is not having any sugar on the membrane of his RBCs. So the allele IA will produce a different type of sugar, the allele IB will produce a different type of sugar, and the allele small I will not produce any sugar. Hence, we have different blood groups. Okay. Now, because humans are diploid, we are diploid. Every cell of our body is double, they have double set of chromosomes except the gametes, right? So each person possesses any two of the three I gene alleles. Now, listen to me, I give an example of myself. If I have got IA from my father and IB from my mother, so what is the combination that I am getting? I am getting IA and IB. Okay, so what will be my blood group? Because I am getting IA allele and IB allele, so see, my blood group will be AB, because I am getting both the alleles IA and IB. Okay, but if I am getting IA from my father and again IA from my mother, so what are the combinations I am having? IA and IA. So there is no B present here. So my blood group will be A. Now if I am getting IA and small I. Now children, pay attention here. IA and small I. So my RBCs will have which type of sugar? Only A type, because small I does not produce any sugar. So my RBCs will have only A type sugar. So what will be my blood group? A. Now if the parent, one parent is IB and the other one is IA, again the combination is AB. And if both the parents are having B type of sugar, so the blood group is B. And if the one parent is IB and the other one is small I, that means which type of sugar is on the RBC's membrane? Again B, so the blood group is B. And if they are both are having small I, that means no sugar on this parent also, no sugar on this one, this allele, that means they are not producing any sugar. So what will be the blood group? O. Easy? I don't think it's difficult. Now children, why did we call it codominance? Now the word codominance is actually fit for these two cases. Case number 2 and this case number, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 4. Now in both these cases, children, see, IA and IB means IA type of sugar is also present and IB type of sugar is also present. That means both the genes are expressing itself, and because both of them are expressing, so both of them are dominant, and hence the case called codominance. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this point. You see here, yeah, because humans are diploid, I just read it out this. But when IA and IB are present together, they both express their own types of sugars. This is because of codominance. Hence, the red blood cells have both A and B type of sugars. Since there are three different alleles, which are the three different alleles? IA, IB, and small I. Since there are three different alleles, there are six different combinations. These are the six different combinations of the three alleles. That means the probability, okay, which we had calculated. And this is what is known as the ABO blood type in human beings. Okay, children, I hope I am clear. I'll show you here. Just pay attention. If I could zoom out, to zoom in. How to zoom in? I'm also learning the. Okay, I think this is quite easily visible. You see, codominance. It is the inheritance in which both the alleles of a gene are expressed in a hybrid ABO blood group. You see, antigen A. So this is a different type of sugar. See, present on the surface of RBCs. Again, antigen B. This is a different type of sugar present on the surface of RBCs, and here no sugar present on the surface. And because AB has both types, so you see they have denoted it two different symbols. A type is also present and this triangular one B type is also present. So this is AB system. So quite easy. I think you must have understood what is codominance. Okay, thank you.